studio.
Right?
It's funny because you look at the two duos and you're like, okay, look, you gotta look. I'm gonna say that again. I mean, you look at Jerry Lawler, you look at Jim Ross, and you go,
JR had, when they had the announcement of, Jerry Lee, or, JR leaving. Again, we have,
and you talk about JR and Jim Ross.
yeah.
You talk about JR and Jerry Lawler.
Yes. Stood out in my mind, stands out in my mind. I don't remember. I don't really remember a lot of talking.
Like, you know, it's too bad that it didn't last very long. It lasted only a few years, but
yeah.
You know, whose episode Don Callis?
My striker?
Yeah, right.
The original commentary duo. 11, I think it was, or something like that. Maybe they, how to convey emotion at the right time, and like,
was
Taz is still doing it over in AEW with Excalibur, and of course,
here's a guy that tries to have the charisma.
They weren't a team for very long. Yeah.
I had mentioned this before.
I already mentioned one of these guys previously in a pack of mine. But
the hell is this?
Steve Green and like Cameron Kelly.
Oh. Awesome. You're in Ring of Honor, and I think, yeah. I'm not quite sure where he stands now.
I'm not sure.
But
yeah.
You had other guys like Mean Gene Okerlund and Bobby the Brain Heenan. I'm gonna say that again. Bobby the Brain Heenan.
He was introduced by me. Is when they started having people do commentary with Joey. Basically, triple threat.
But I was still a true WWE fan, and I still am to this.
Can I come up with another team off the top of my head randomly? On commentary together.
Maybe I won't put all of these then. Well, I mean, we actually have the same anyway, so.
Well, I mean, we already talked about JR and the King. I already talked about Mike and Don.
Yeah.
You got Gorilla and Jesse. You got Mike Tenay, Tony Schiavone, and Larry Zbyszko. You got JR and Billy JR, Excalibur, and Tony Schiavone. You got Vince and Lawler, Lance Russell, Dave Brown, JBL, and Michael Cole and Booker T, Patton, or is that Corey?
That's Patton.
Patton Michael. So I mean, the choice is yours, dude.
No, I know.
I mean, aside from us already talking about JR and the King, and Don and Mike,
Yeah.
the other, what, 3, 7? We haven't, I mean, how about we do this?
Uh-huh.
We'll have Michael and JB, will be the last one, and then,
Honorable mention.
yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you talk about, well,
How to have the empty arena match between Jerry Lawler and Jerry and the King. Jerry Lawler, Terry Funk, and
very cool to watch.
yeah,
Yeah, shut up.
as done work.
Where he gets stunned by Austin,
Yeah,
and they're doing the beer thing, and you can just see Matt lying on his back. You could just see Pat lying on his back.
the war.
These two guys, we talked about their epic tag team match. I can't remember what pay-per-view it was. But you have Jeremy Borash and Josh Matthews. I know Josh Matthews when he was in WWE, just a commentator, just a kid. He didn't really have any personality.
Not really.
But as soon as he went to TNA, it was like this guy was coming off as an arrogant prick, And then you have his feud with Josh Matthews, and you get that match with Jeremy and Abyss.
Yeah, anyway, the guy